Chains of the faithful, Islamic slavery. Islam didn't inherit slavery, it sanctified it. From the very beginning, slavery wasn't just permitted in Islam, it was embedded in its legal, social, and spiritual framework. And the Muhammad, according to the most trusted Islamic sources, Sahih al-Bukhari, Sahih Muslim, he wasn't just a bystander, he was a participant. He owned slaves. He bought, sold, and gifted them. Men like Bilal and Zaid were his property. Maria the Copt was a sex slave, given to him as a gift. After battles, he distributed women captives to his fighters and kept some for himself. This wasn't rare. This was Islamic policy, and still remain the same. The Quran doesn't outlaw slavery, it legalizes it. Chapter 4, verse 24 explicitly allows sex with those your right hands possess, meaning female captives. Chapter 33, verse 50 repeats it. Chapter 8, verse 41 gives Muhammad 1/5 of all war booty, including slaves. There's no abolition, no call to end the system, just rules on how to manage it. And Islamic scholars ran with that. For over 1,000 years, slavery flourished under Islamic empires. From the Umayyads to the Ottomans, slave markets spanned 3 continents. Over 17 million people were trafficked. Africans, Persians, Hindus, Greeks, Armenians, Slavs. Boys were castrated. Girls were turned into concubines, men into laborers and soldiers. Mamluks ruled Egypt. Eunuchs guarded harems. This wasn't a corruption of Islam. It was Islam applied as written. Now fast forward modern Islamic world in Qatar, the 2022 World Cup was built on bodies.
Workers lost their lives in the construction of the stadiums.
Forced to labour under extremely poor conditions.
Migrants working on infrastructure projects have died or suffered abuse.
Over 6,500 migrant workers from South Asia died in brutal conditions. Why? Because of the kafala system. It gives employers total control over passport. They import women from the Philippines, Bangladesh, India, and Indonesia as domestic workers. Many are beaten, starved, raped, and locked inside homes. Their passports are taken. If they try to leave, they're hunted or jailed. This isn't rare, it's the norm. In Libya, slavery is visible again. Real open slave markets. Migrants from sub-Saharan Africa are kidnapped, sold, and tortured. Women are raped. Men are used for ransom or killed. CNN filmed it. The UN confirmed it. And Europe still funds Libyan militias to stop the boats. In Iran, the abuse takes another shape. Afghan migrants are taken hostage. Smugglers and militia demand ransom. If families can't pay, the victims are tortured. Limbs cut off. Some are killed. Others are thrown into forced labor or conscripted into militias. This isn't underground, it's institutional. Further east in Malaysia, Indonesian workers are lured by false promises. When they arrive, their documents are stolen.
Nama saya Darmila binti Haji Sumarto, umur saya 36. Saya sebagai pembantu rumah tangga, asal dari Cilacap, Jawa Tengah. Dia kalau tampar saya, pukul saya, dia pintunya semua tutup, takut ada jiran yang nampak. Sembunyi dia kalau pukul darah saya. Dia jahit sendiri, pukul kepala, hari-hari keluar darah pun dia jahit sendiri. Tak ada orang tahu. Dia kalau ada pasien, dia cakap kamu punya pembantu, kenapa? Dia cakap bisul-bisul, padahal dia sendiri buat.
They're trapped in plantations and factories. Some are raped, many are underpaid, or not paid at all. Complaining means deportation, or worse. In 2014, ISIS launched a genocide against the Yazidis in Iraq. Thousands of women and girls were taken as sex slaves. They published slavery handbooks, quoting hadiths to justify rape and sale.
We have Yazidi women, we have Kurdish women, and we have Christians.
Girls as young as 9 were passed between fighters. Men were executed. Boys were indoctrinated. This wasn't fringe behavior. This was textbook religion, applied with horrifying discipline.
ثم أما بعد في حكم الكفار نلقنكم الشهادتين تشهدون أن لا إله إلا الله وأن محمدا رسول الله ثم بعد ذلك تكونون مسلمين إخوة لنا عليكم واجبات ولكم حقوق الآن تقولون مثل ما أقول.
Hamas, too, has taken hostages. Torture and abuse in tunnels and safe houses. Hostages held for leverage, civilians included. The theology behind it? Religious justification for violence against non-Muslims, drawn from war verses and prophetic precedent. And let's not forget history. North Africa, Syria, Turkey, these were once Christian lands. Alexandria, Carthage, Constantinople, all flourished before Islam. Then came conquest. Churches became mosques. Christians were taxed under jizya, enslaved, converted, or driven out. Entire cultures erased. This wasn't coexistence. It was slow extermination. By law, by blade, by belief. Islam didn't abolish slavery. It regulated it. Its prophet owned slaves. Its holy book permits them. Its empires thrived on them. And today its silence is complicity. Islamic slavery didn't vanish. It just evolved. Stay away from Islam.